Hey guys, and welcome back to Jalen Says. And today we are with Miss Tiffany James. But before we get this started off, guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess what? If you go to the riceawards.com/vote here, guess what you'll be seeing? Guess what? You gotta scroll down, and guess what? I am a nominee for guess what? Youth Achiever of the Year. Pretty cool, right? Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. That's right. Make sure to click my name every 24 hours. Click my name and then push vote. And then you voted for me because I'm in the Rice Awards of the Youth Achiever of the Year. Pretty cool. So make sure to vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. And now let's get this started off. Today we are with Miss Tiffany James.
Yay!
How are you today, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I am incredible. I am having an incredible day. Had some fantastic things happening today. Ate a I ate a frosty pop, really good. Really good. Can't complain, can't complain. How well let's get this started off. So you're here because you do some incredible things in the industry, makeup, hair and stuff like that, which is really, really, really cool. Really
Just makeup, no hair.
okay, okay. But your hair is looking pretty fine today.
I mean, I
Yeah,
make it do what it does.
yeah. So, what made you get started with makeup?
So, my late husband was sick, and I wanted to escape my reality of being a caregiver. And I started watching these little YouTube videos, and I saw some videos on Facebook, and I was following a MUA named Nay, and I was like, man, she's really good. I can do that too. So I really started
I was
following these
following
YouTube videos. So I went and bought. Um, I went to the drugstore and I bought all drugstore makeup, and I followed this lady on YouTube. So every little thing she did, I stopped and paused and did the thing. And I played. I said, okay, stop, pause. And I kept doing what she did. So then I started practicing a lot. And I was like, I'm going to do a first makeup video on Facebook. Now, I was still learning. I was like, what the heck? Might as well. And so I started meeting other ladies that did makeup that way. But yeah, so how I got into it was because I had a sick husband, and I just wanted to, being a caregiver can be hard. So that was my great escape from that. And then, once the videos were over, I had to go back to being a caregiver.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to escape my reality for a little bit.
How did it feel escaping?
And it felt great because I didn't have to care for anybody.
You're just like, let me just do this makeup. Let me just gloss over these lips.
And see, I know you're young, but the older crowd is kind of like, Jalen, I'm about to be an adult on you real quick, okay? It's kind of like when an adult wants to take a special drink just to get you know take the pain away, and then they drink a little too much, and then they like, oh, when it's all over, I gotta go back to my reality. That's how it was for me. I don't know any other way to to explain it to you.
Yeah, basically like if you were out now sitting in the most relaxing chair in the world while your feet are being massaged in a spa.
And then it's over, and you're like, what?
While you're playing video games and
See, you would
getting
throw the video
showered
games in
in
there,
money,
wouldn't
getting showered in $100 bills.
you? Yeah, and then it's over, and then you're like, well, what happened? Why I gotta go back to, yeah,
Why
regular life?
that chair, man?
Yeah, that fantasy over reality kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good analogy there.
I like the painting of Tiffany.
That's
Oh,
not me.
oh, who is it?
Well, my okay, so my sister picked this out. She said it looked like me.
Well,
Okay,
it does.
that one right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a painting that I did.
Well, it does look like you.
Oh,
See, we're in front of a crowd, so you may not be able to pull this off in front of these people. But what you do is when someone sees that painting, say someone hand painted that for me, a very professional
well,
painter.
I painted it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
and
painted it.
what? So it's not you, but it is you.
Well, if that's how you want to look at it, yeah, sure.
It's not you, but it is your vision.
Sure. We
Yeah,
can go with that.
yeah. So I heard you really stopped doing makeup at the end of, well, at the start of the pandemic. So,
Well, mhm. So what I did was I kind of did some last year, but when COVID kind of the numbers started going back up as of March of this year, was it March or April? I kind of tapered off for the safety of my children and myself. I don't ever want to put their lives in jeopardy, nor mine. So I did taper off a little bit. I did.
okay.
So I haven't been doing it as much, just because you're
Just
have your face to face and you have a lot of close face interaction. I just didn't feel comfortable.
hands to face to face.
And you're definitely not 6 feet apart.
No, nope. But hey, you have to protect your family, your kids, and stuff like that. So that was really important. And what was your favorite time doing makeup?
My favorite time doing makeup. Um, when I was traveling with a photographer and I was doing travel makeup, that was really fun because I met different, well, basketball wives, and I met NFL wives, and that was pretty fun because you actually go to their house and you're just like, wow, this house is huge.
Okay, and sorry, your sound went out a little bit on my side. I accidentally pushed the mute. The silent button accidentally. Can you repeat that for me real quick?
Unbelievable, Jalen.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. No, I was saying the my favorite times were when I was traveling with a photographer and we were going to NFL wives' houses and um NBA wives' houses, and just to look at their house and was just like, wow, that's amazing. Even though some of their conversations, I really wish I knew who they were talking about in some of their conversations, but I didn't know.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I don't watch any sports. I may play them, but watching them's not my forego. So yeah.
Go Steelers. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Could you see yourself being a professional makeup artist permanently?
If the money's good, I sure could. If
Uh,
I had constant, if I had constant clientele, absolutely.
okay.
And that'll be a huge step because I'm used to getting paid every 2 weeks. And sometimes sometimes with makeup artists you don't get paid like that. You have your job and then you wait for your next job and you don't get paid until the next job. So if money talks, sure, I will do it. Yeah.
Yes. It's still beautiful. That is true. That portrait, very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, girl.
Yes. And thank you. I do like that semi glove.
I
Yeah.
know. I told Jalen. I said that glove. Scared of
Yes.
you.
This glove cost me 400 something dollars. Well, I
Mm.
mean, it came with other things, like this small pin, this like I don't know. It's like I
So
don't.
Jalen, why would you
It's
spend four
average.
hundred dollars on a glove?
It just came with this average thing. I don't even know what it is. It's
That's
supposed
a
to be.
screen.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what it does though. Like I plugged it up once. Like it's so boring too. Like I plugged it up once, and the only thing it said was like it's a big monitor and stuff like that. You could draw on it. Like who would even pay $400 to add this? I mean, I would have been fine if it was just the glove, but they had to add something that was so stupid. See, look at this. Look at how stupid it is. Disgusting.
You are something else.
Yeah, I don't know why they added that with the package. Really made the package worse, in my opinion. But yeah, and your makeup is flawless. Beautiful.
Thank you, child. Thank you. You know, I this is a 15-minute job because I was like, oh shoot, because I had to go get my little COVID booster shot today, and yeah, I'm good.
But you did a good job for 15 minutes.
Well, you know, when you're in the industry, you are timed.
Well,
So
that.
I have timed myself plenty of times to do stuff because they only give you so much time. Because even when I was doing the traveling with the photographer, it only gives you an hour, and if your makeup isn't done in an hour, then you're holding up the whole set. So makeup and hair, as someone's doing her hair, I'm doing makeup. So we're like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Okay. What is your best record?
My best record.
Yeah, for the hardest one. The best record while also being a hard one to do.
Well, doing makeup.
Yes.
So when I'm doing someone's makeup, what's my best record?
Yes.
It depends on what they want. So I guess I would say 20, 20, 25 minutes tops, and that's if they want something like what I did, because I didn't do the cat eye, I didn't do glitter, I didn't do, I did contouring, but I didn't do a deep contour. It all depends on. To me, makeup shouldn't take more than 45 minutes.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Nice. Nice. So, what do you? Well, I mean, that is pretty cool. Doing makeup pretty fast. But what is your opinion on who is the best type of person to do makeup on? Like, what is their personality like? What do they do while you're sitting down? What type of person?
Well, you know, when you're working with the client, you try not to talk to them a lot because they're having other conversations with other people. So you're just there to do a job and to move out. So it's not like you're really having a whole conversation. Now I will say, "Hey, how you doing?" And you know, you've already had a consultation with them, so you already know kind of what they want. I'm just there to do the job and move away.
Okay.
Because when you start talking to them, it makes the time go longer, and you're really trying to get out of the way of the hair stylists because they need more time than I do anyway.
Okay, what type of person do you like prefer in the seat? Do you prefer people who sit quietly, talk a little bit, talk a lot?
No, I don't want you talking to me a lot because I get off focus. You know, you talk a lot, you gotta stop, and you go, yeah, girl, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
mm-mm,
my gosh, you got
mm-mm.
that. Oh my gosh.
Mm-mm. And then you're like right there in their face, and you're like, "Oh God, do my breath stink?" Or yeah, you don't want to do that. I'm always chewing gum anyway, but it's just the fact that you're right there in there. You really don't want to be having conversation like that. You kind of want to, get in there, get out.
Okay. Okay. So you prefer someone that just says nothing and let you do your job.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are the great ones.
You know,
But most of the time, like I said, they're not talking to me anyway. They're talking to either their homegirl or they talking because most of the time they know their hairdresser, so they're talking to their hairdresser
okay.
most of the time, and I just listen. So I'm like, I don't know who y'all talking about, but okay, okay. Who? I'm happy I'm not them. Just saying.
Okay. Have
The
you ever,
conversations are interesting.
okay. Have you ever done makeup on a man?
No. Well, I take that back. When they did a family photo shoot, I did put powder. It was just powder on the guy because he was shiny and it was throwing off the picture. But so I guess yeah, I have. It just to knock the shine off, but nothing like this. Mm-mm.
Well, how differently do you think it would be to do makeup on a man than a woman? Besides, you know,
Jalen, um, I don't think I ever want to do makeup on a man. Now,
what
if
are
I get paid to do makeup on a man, that's something different.
what are the
But
reasons?
I don't know. I don't know how comfortable I would feel like doing a man's makeup like this. I don't know how comfortable I would feel about that. And I'm just being honest.
Yeah, but there's also like different types of makeup because I had makeup done on me just to, clear me up for the camera. I once
They
had
just put powder on you, right?
no,
Or
they
they put
actually,
foundation.
yeah, they did stuff to, make my face look even, and I also had
Now
some
that but that's different. That's I thought you meant like eyeshadow and oh
nah.
well
Well, I did get eyeshadow.
that's
I
not
had
what you said, Jalen. Jalen, that's not what you said.
I got a black eye, so yes, I did get eyeshadow. Yeah.
Oh well, that's different. That's something totally different, Jalen.
Have
Now
you?
that yes, I could do that, but like glamming a male, I don't know if I don't know. I mean, if I get paid to do it, sure, I'll do it.
Well, thank you for that question, Miss Karan. Thank you.
I don't discuss prices over the internet.
Okay.
Um, mm-mm.
Okay. 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 I
Be-
actually meant to push the other question, but saying thank you for that question. But okay. Okay. Any reasons why you don't discuss prices over the internet?
because people hold you to that. Like if I say, "Oh, I'll do your face for $40." Okay, that's her, but that's not you. She wanted something else, and you want more than she does, and then they hold you. So, I don't discuss prices over the internet. That is a one-on-one basis, and I'll give you my prices if you want to know what I start at. But
Okay.
every little thing makes the price go up.
Have you ever done makeup like a bruise or anything like that?
No, I don't do. I've never done that type of makeup. I can't think of the word right now.
Okay.
No, I haven't. I do. I know how to do one. I have practiced a black eye on me before, but I haven't physically done that on someone else.
Okay.
Now I've done like Halloween makeup on my kids, but
What
not on someone.
what type of makeup did they have?
So my daughter was a witch one year, and I gave her the cute little witch face, and then my son was a like a what was he? A weatherman, and I gave him like the beard and the goatee. So he liked that.
How did you feel doing that type of makeup other than, set makeup just
It takes longer. It's a lot. You use a lot of product, so it just takes a long time.
okay. Okay. How is your experience on the set life?
It's fun. It's interesting. You learn a lot. Um, I learned. I pushed myself to learn things that I did not know. Because one time we were on the set and the girl started sweating, and I had to Google how to fix her makeup while she was sweating, and it was just using a lot of powder. And
Okay.
I was like, they were like, oh, she needs her makeup touched up. And I'm like, she's sweating. I don't know what. So I had to Google real quick.
Okay, a quick Google, quick Google, quick Google. Can we have like a session on your experience with the set life, one to one, for some coaching on how it is, on stuff I haven't experienced. Can you do that favor for me? I'll give you a price too. Guess what? Guess what? This is gonna be a very,
I
very
keep getting lipstick on my teeth.
okay,
Sorry.
okay, okay. That's
Sorry.
probably
I didn't do my little lipstick check, but sorry.
okay.
Go ahead.
Well, yes, the price will be very, very expensive, even more expensive than what's in my hand. You can't see it, but it's pretty expensive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know it. But what was the most advanced, like super advanced, like you weren't expecting this advanced makeup you done?
When I see some stuff I can't say because I signed little. So I did makeup for
Something.
a magazine,
Oh,
and I had to do four girls, and it was really cool. That was my favorite
okay, okay,
because
okay.
they did. It was it was actually we had to end up going into a green screen. So when it came all together, it was like the sunset, and they were taking pictures like for the sunset, but they had the smoke bombs, and they were like the rainbow. That was really cool.
Okay. I have two questions for you because you
Mhm.
said privacy. Well, when I act the production, I have to keep things private until the movie's out, and still most of that stuff you may need to keep private.
Mhm.
How private is your side of the production compared to, actors?
Um, I had to sign non-disclosure forms.
Wow.
So when you go into these people houses and stuff, I can't disclose the location. I can't disclose what they talked about. I can't disclose who they are. I
Yeah.
can't disclose any of that because that's their. It's like a HIPAA law for the doctors. Nobody can call and ask me, "Hey, so what was talked about at such and such? Whose house were you at?" I could get sued if I speak about it or
And
what they talked about.
and
And
also,
I don't want that.
yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to be sued? I mean, I love being sued, definitely. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Especially when you're in that courtroom. It's so warm, definitely. It's definitely warm, not even a little bit chilly. Well, what I expect. I never been in a courtroom, but that's what I expect. It would be too very, very cold. But hey, yeah. But I guess it is very important because then you can't just say like let's say a movie is pronounced and you can't just say who's in it. Like let's say you see Robert Downey Jr. in a movie. You can't just like and no one knows what the movie. You can't disclose things like that because then the movie will be found out. Who's in the cast will be found out. When people don't want that to be found out because it's a process to marketing and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty important. Pretty important. Yeah. Yeah. So how is it different from working for a magazine than working for a set?
Well, it's not a different because it's still a set. So you're still working a set. Um it's not different. Now, if you do like The only thing that I have found different is doing like weddings and then doing the set. Now that's a whole different realm.
Oh wait, you
Well,
done
I
wedding?
might have didn't use the right word. That's a whole different um feel, because on the set it's just like you have a time limit and you have to have stuff done at that time or you're holding up everything. Like the guy who I used to work with, he said time is money, and you have, like, if you're doing a sunset um scene,
Seeing,
you have to meet that requirement. You have to beat the sun. You only get so much daylight,
especially with the sunset,
and
those
then
things
you have to
are
start changing lights, and you have to that's so you are on a time limit. Now, when you're doing makeup for a wedding, you set your own time. So you ask them, what time is the wedding? What time are you doing pictures? Are you doing whatever, whatever? Because most of the time the photographer is in there with you, and they're shooting step by step. So it's much more relaxed um environment than being on a set where everything is rushed.
yeah. Well, speaking of, well, I know this is a little off topic, but speaking of sunsets, they go by really fast. Have you ever seen like a really, really beautiful sunset?
I have.
What was it like? Was it, going a little pink? Was it like a
It
rain?
was like at the beach. It's very serene.
Oh,
It's
did
just
the
one of
sun stand
those.
into the water?
Yeah, it reflected, but it
Um,
also had, like how you could see like a little rainbow, like just like a little hint. So
wha-
it was really pretty because
wow,
it had rained, and yeah.
that is pretty. So, how excited were you when you realized you were gonna do makeup for a magazine?
You said how excited was I when what?
You heard that you're gonna do makeup for a magazine.
I was nervous. So I was very nervous, and I normally pray before I go in and do it, but I always think of, hey, I'm doing Beyonce's makeup, so I'm gonna make this look good. Like, if even though you're not doing Beyonce, you just speak those things be not as though they were. So I'm like, yes, I would treat everybody as if they are a superstar.
I have a question. After after you finish doing the makeup for the set people and the movie or magazines out, can you tell them or your friends about what you did?
If it comes out. Now, if it comes out, my name will be in the magazine.
Oh,
So you'll know it was me. Now, I have done one of my makeup things have been in the magazine. It was in a urban magazine. She was uh I can't remember. They were um they were like African print jackets or something. I can't think of them because it's been a couple of years ago, but I that did make the magazine. So when you're doing these magazine sets, sometimes, well, this one we knew for sure was going to be in the magazine, but the one that I did with the photographer, he was putting a bid in to go into the magazine. So it may not get this year, may not get next year, but it could possibly be the next year.
yeah.
So I just have to,
Be patient and wait.
I have to keep your mouth closed and just pray and hope for the best.
Yeah. So let's say you work with a very, 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 very cool actor and stuff like that for movies. After the movie is out, can you say that you worked with them?
You said after the movie's out, hey, your name will be in the credits for the makeup artist.
Okay, okay, okay. You're gonna be like waiting at the
So then
movie.
you can say, hey, I did that makeup.
You're
Hey,
just
I
gonna
did
be
her
like,
makeup. Like,
in the
yeah,
theaters,
because your
like
names are normally in the. I mean, you might be the last one on the. You might be the last one on there, but hey, your name's in the credits. That's when you know you made it.
you're just watching this Marvel movie and you're like, well, you're not really into Marvel. Why are you watching? Wait, the best part is though. The best part is coming up. The movie ends. This is the credits. The best part's coming. Boom! You
I'm
see
gonna
that?
put
Yeah,
my
that's my name.
headphone back in. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back and forth, okay, Jalen?
Okay. Okay. Or
Okay,
you
I
just
can hear you better
like
now.
watching a movie and she's gonna be like, "I thought you didn't like these type of movies." It's getting to the best part. The movie ended already.
Right, right. You know,
It's getting to the best part. You better not say another word about Paul.
right.
I'm getting to. Yeah, see, that's my name. That's my name.
And you put it on pause and be like, look at that,
You,
beautiful.
even when you're in the live theater, they're like, "Okay, can't wait for this Marvel end credit scene." They're like, "Stop the movie! Stop the movie!" Yeah, look right there. Yeah, that's my name. Yeah, that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, hey, that's big. That's huge.
Um, do you always have to sign an NDA?
No, it always it just depends on the client. So you don't. You do not. It.
I heard.
Oh no. No. No, ma'am. No.
I saw
Nope.
that question and I was like,
Mm-mm.
"Are you making someone look deceased?"
No.
And then I further read it, and then I was like, "Oh,
Absolutely not. I leave that to the funeral home and the mortician. They got all that on. Ain't gonna be able to do that.
I
No.
when I first even I don't I didn't read it all the way through. I was just reading it, and I was like,
All I read was I heard doing makeup for the. Yeah, Karen, I ain't gonna be able to do that. Mm-mm.
I was I
No.
was I was thinking you're doing makeup to make someone pale to look deceased, but then I read through the whole thing. Has someone
That's a no for me.
has someone
Absolutely
asked
no.
you to do that? Has some
No.
Okay, let's say they're gonna double your max pay that you ever had. Would you do it?
No.
Triple it?
No. No. No.
Could 10 times it?
No. Nope.
Okay, I think that's agreeable.
The Lord will bless me another way. No.
Okay.
Leave that for the good old funeral home. Not. No.
Okay. 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 What was your most fun time being on a set or magazine set or wedding doing makeup?
I think the magazine sets are the coolest because you have all the props and you get to bask in their even though you're not physically taking the pictures, you just get to be there in the ambiance of everything, and you're just like, wow, I did that.
Yeah.
That makes it really fun.
Yeah, and especially when the light shines it on the right way, you're like, that's
Yeah, especially like wow, that's me right there.
that's me.
There's a lot of work, but it's fun. The
Now,
sets are fun.
if that's your 15-minute makeup job, I want to see it.
No, that's a little more. That's about a good 30 to 45 minute.
Ooh,
Early days and late nights for that.
okay, okay. What was your longest time doing makeup?
I did it the hour. I tried not to go over an hour, and I did go over an hour.
What's that for? Like a
Yeah.
set, a magazine?
When you're doing makeup for a bride, you want it right.
Oh yeah. How many weddings have you done with makeup?
Only one. One. One.
And that was the one that took over an hour.
Yeah.
How did you feel that it was over an hour? Did you feel like disappointed or what did you feel?
No, I felt that my back was hurting.
Uh, Okay.
Because you're doing a lot of bending.
Your back was like, hold up, this is
Yeah, my
been
back
15
like,
minutes
girl,
by
you
this
got to
time point.
hurry up. Because this right here is not what's up.
No, this has been 15 minutes past the time point. No, no, no. Ooh, you're gonna be looking like that old man across the street right there. You better. Ooh. Okay, you finished.
Child, you feel everything. You like, oh, I didn't even know that was a muscle right there. Yeah.
Okay. How often do you need to get massages?
Jalen, I've never had one.
What?
You see that tear? I'm trying to work up one. Hold on. Work on my acting skills. Yeah, no, I ain't got it. No, never. Never had one, Jalen. That'd be a great Christmas gift, Jalen.
Oh my gosh.
You ain't gotta cry so hard though. You ain't gotta
You
you ain't
don't
gotta
know
just
what it's like.
I don't know. Now I've had one in the massage chair when I'm getting my feet done, but I mean no, that's different, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. But you gotta make sure you really tell them to get the right spot. Like I just had a massage. They got everywhere. Me and my mom just had a massage. They got everywhere, but the right place.
Jalen, how old are you?
I'm 12, and I
And
enjoyed.
you get massages?
Yes, because it was a deal.
You know, something totally wrong with this picture. I am 41 and I've never had a massage.
Hey, I'm 12 and I never went to Disney World, so I guess there is something. But you need one. But you need to really tell them you get the right spot. You really need to tell them where to get it. Like, if you don't, they may get everywhere else but it. You really need to tell them what spot you need.
Hmm. Well, if I've never had one, how do I know what's the right spot and what's not the right spot, Jalen?
Well, I mean, you could really just feel the pain. I mean, if it's in your shoulders and you can't really, put your neck all the way back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess the best way is to just, grip every part of your body with like this or something. And whatever part hurts most, you just tell them to get that.
That's your story, Jalen?
Yes, that is my story.
You're
Yes.
sticking to it?
Yes, that is.
Huh. Okay.
How could you not get a massage? I mean,
You don't gotta rub it in, Jalen.
hey, I mean, I never went to Disney World. It's gonna happen
Well,
though
you're still 12.
after the
The first
pandemic's
time I
over.
went, I was 12.
Oh, really? How was it?
I mean, it's Disney. Like, what do you mean?
Like, what do you mean? How was it? It was fantastic. What do you
Like,
mean?
what are you talking about? That's the best place on earth.
Like,
Are you kidding me?
like, there's literally the stairs to heaven right there. What are you talking about? Like, are you?
And look, when I was so me and my kids went to Disney 2 years ago, like before COVID. So 19, I'm a lie. 2019, we went there,
Okay.
and me being in makeup, I'm looking at all these princesses' makeup, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I would have did this. I would have did this a little bit more. I would have did. Yeah, that's awful, isn't it?
Nope. It just helps
And
you.
even when I look at movies and TV, that's the first thing I look at is their makeup. And I'm like, who did they makeup?
I mean, that's also one way to
That
improve.
don't look good.
I mean, I guess that's also a way to improve. Like you see someone and maybe you didn't even notice that it's on everyone else, but they may have done something differently that was good, but some of the stuff was bad, but you could take notes from even some of the bad stuff. That helps you in the future.
Jalen, if it's bad, I'm like, I don't ever want my makeup to look like that and have my name behind it. No,
Okay,
no, no.
I guess that's another way to look at it. But yes, you have to get a massage like right now.
What you mean, like right now?
right, I, like right now, like teleport right now.
Okay, hold
Well, I
on.
guess you didn't
Hold on.
do that. Okay, you should have teleported literally 1 second ago. But okay, whatever. How
I'm
do you
still
approach
here.
clients who have sensitive problem with their skin?
Kiki Shepard and Oprah Winfrey. Oprah.
But how do you approach clients with like sensitive skin that are sensitive to most makeup?
So these are questions you ask in a consultation. A lot of my makeup is vegan free. So you just really have to ask the questions. Why Kiki she said Shepherd and Oprah looks so different without makeup is they have that deep contour. Um and it kind of gives them a different facial structure when you contour. When you contour, you're using deeper browns and you kind of put them like, I forget that this thing is flipped, right? So when I want to go over, see, I can't remember. Whatever. So you see my jawline here, right over here. They put a darker brown here, and then they put darker brown here and around your forehead, and you're actually doing like a three. And you put under here, so if you have like a double chin, you can hide it. So contour is hiding, highlighting is bringing out. So I brought out my T-zone here with the highlighter, if that makes sense. So they do a lot of contouring to give them a different structure because I can make my nose look thinner. I can make it look wider. It's all depending on how you contour. I can make my nose have a bridge. I can make my nose have a bridge. If I didn't have one, I can make it look thinner. I can do the Michael Jackson nose without getting a nose job.
Wow. Okay.
But who wants that nose?
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I hear they do pay good, you know. Yeah, yeah, Oprah Winfrey probably does pay good. I can't lie. I can't lie. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Now, for inspiring people who do makeup and well, also hair and stuff like that, what tips do you want to tell them?
Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. So even if when I'm not doing makeup, you don't physically see me doing makeup, I'm always doing makeup. So practice, just practice at your craft. Just practice. I mean, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
And there's always room for improvement. Even so, me looking at myself through I'm like, oh, I should have did this. Oh, I should have did that. I didn't blend good right there. I was rushing. I see all the flaws. You may not notice them, but I did. So it's just like, ooh, I should have really blended that a little more. Or ooh, I should have took my I should have took my blush up a little bit higher. So, I mean, I see things you may not, but I do.
Okay. Okay, because I
And
know
then
you
the
did a
ring light shows everything.
okay, but I don't see anything wrong. You did a really, really good job. Really good job.
I didn't hear you.
You did a really good job. I didn't see anything
Well,
wrong.
thank you, but I see my flaws because I was rushing.
Okay, is foundation better with
Is
a sponge?
foundation better on a sponge or on a brush? Um, I tend to find that I like using the brush better because the sponge tends to suck up your product and you have to use more. I would only use the sponge when I am using concealer on around here and here and here and right up in here. I will only use a sponge then because it blends better. I don't like using sponges on um foundation only because it can become blotchy and it sucks up a lot of your foundation. Frugal, have you noticed like when you use your sponge, do you have to keep reapplying your foundation like on the sponge, or do you kind of blot it on your face? But to me, I don't think it gives a even lay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. You thought I was saying something?
yeah.
Well, well,
So I
well.
just wonder if she's using her does she find herself using more product?
Okay. For people in the industry, models and stuff, what
What
would
was
you
that?
say for people in the industry, models and stuff? What do you say could be helpful for people like you doing hair, makeup, or just being around set? With your experience, what do you think is the best thing to do when you're on set?
I think when you're doing, you asked me if I do a model's face, was what?
Well, by observing everyone, what do you think is the best thing for an actor or model to do on set regarding?
Come in with a moisturized face, because when you're working with dry skin, oh my god, that is, I mean, you're gonna run into times that you are working with people with dry skin, and the thing with the dry skin is when you start to use powder, when you are setting your makeup, when you start to use powder, you start getting that flashback, and the flashback is you could tell everywhere the makeup artist put powder. And when you take pictures, I don't know if anybody has seen where people take pictures and a flashback is you they look like a ghost. Um because the powder is just sitting there. When your face is more moisturized and you have a constant routine, like skincare routine, which I skincare is a must if you're going to wear makeup. You have to do. You put me on mute again, Jalen.
I did not mute you. I muted myself.
So skincare is a must when you're doing makeup because um you want to protect your skin. You don't want to have the clumpy clumps from where you have dry skin. Now, I have dry skin, but I also take care of my skin because I do things to moisturize my skin, because especially for women, certain times of the month, your skin is going to do different things. So you have to keep your skin moisturized. You have to keep a good skin regimen. And I'm not just saying use Vaseline for skin moisturizer. That's going to clog, after a while, that's going to clog your pores, okay? and you shouldn't. The only soaps for women that you should use on your face, even men, I only recommend Dove and Olive Olay. That's it. Anything else is too harsh for
What
your
about
face.
Ivory?
No, only Olive Olay and Dove because those are more gentle soaps. Those are what I would use on my face if I did not have my the stuff that I use to get stuff off my face. Now there have been times that I don't have my stuff and I will use Vaseline to get makeup off my face. But trust me, when I get to where I gotta go, I am going to clean my face very well.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, she said she does see the clunkiness with the foundation when she does use a sponge.
She does use more,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's just sucking it up.
And what is the key to concealer?
Okay, so the key to concealer is when you have your foundation, you should go 1.5 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation. Um, so that's what gives you like the like how I look lighter in my T zone is because I went. Mine is, I think mine is, no, mine is 2. If you want more of a natural highlighter with the concealer, I would do 1.5 shades lighter than my foundation. And if you use a warm color um foundation, you need to use a warm color concealer. If you use a neutral color foundation, you need to find a neutral color concealer. If you have a what is it, cool, neutral, and warm. If you use a warm color concealer, I mean foundation, you need a warm color concealer because all these different concealers, neutral, cool, and warm, they all have different undertones. So some might be a little more red, and you don't want that. And some might be a little more warm. It's warm is different. Neutral is, neutral's neutral, but to find out what your undertones are, you kind of got to look at your veins and see if you can see your veins in your wrist, and that'll kind of tell you what your undertones are. Sometimes
Okay.
mine changes. I have to mix my foundation because of the skin tone that I have. So I wear 2 different foundations. And then in the winter time, Um, my foundation sometimes can be off or it can be on. It just depends on how light I want to get and pale I want to get that winter and how dark I got that summer.
Okay. I have a quick question
So
to you.
I go back and forth between different cools and neutrals and warms.
Okay. So I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
I know nothing about makeup, by the way, besides what you're telling me. So this may sound completely like a no-brainer question, but let's say someone has a warm foundation. Can they use a neutral concealer if they don't have a warm foundation? Because it sounds like neutral, so what I
Uh
think would be.
hmm, I don't recommend it because like I say, the different concealers, when you start messing with concealers, they have, I mean, you can, but you got to know what you're doing. I mean, you can play it off, but you kind of got to know what you're doing. She said, what's the key to concealer? Okay, so concealer can work 2 different ways. Concealer can be a makeup eraser, Our concealer. So you have a green concealer, you have a pink concealer, you have different shades of concealers for different blemishes you have on your face. So a green concealer can make your foundation look even toned. Red concealer or peach concealer, if you have blemishes on your face, you put that on first before you apply your makeup. Or you can use red lipstick, and I've done that before on one of my lives where I've showed you can use red lipstick and you blend it in, and any little blemishes you have on your face, because sometimes in the wintertime my well, I have eczema or in dry skin, and right around here it'll get dark. So I will use red lipstick if I don't have any peach or red concealer, and it blemish, it's a blemish. So when you put your foundation on, you don't see it. It won't it won't peek through your foundation, and you don't have to keep applying foundation, because you don't want to keep applying, because if you just keep applying where your blemishes are, you're never going to have an even tone face. So the key to concealer is basically you're concealing blemishes. Are you concealing um you're hiding, um and then concealer here is just making your face have that highlight, and that's all it is. It's just everything is about blending. You just gotta blend very well.
Okay, now I have three more quick questions for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a dream person you'd like to do makeup on?
Do I have a dream to pursue?
No, a dream person that you'd like to put makeup on.
Do you have a dream person you would like to do? Yes, I would love to do. I would love to do Rihanna's face. I would love. I had so several people. I would like to do. I would like to do Oprah. I would love to do Oprah's face.
Okay.
Um, I would love to do Regina King. She just seems like really fun to be with. Taraji Henson. I would love to do her face. Um, yeah,
Okay.
it's this news anchor here in Savannah. I would love to do her. Whew, I would love to do her face.
Okay. Okay. Since you've been on set of modeling and acting, do you have an interest in doing any of those things
Do I have any interest in doing acting?
or modeling?
I would love to be a face model.
Okay.
Um, what acting? Jalen, I am a natural when it comes to acting.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you can learn some things from me, buddy.
Okay. Okay. I'll put that to the test. Okay. You challenged me. Now we're gonna do an improv at the end.
I mean, I can really do this acting thing. See how I did my mad face? You thought I had an attitude, didn't you?
Okay, we'll put that to the test. We'll put that to the test. Okay, Miss Tiffany James, ma'am.
Huh?
Miss
What?
Tiffany James, MUA, ma'am. Okay, and what are words of encouragement you'd like to say to the people in the audience?
My words of encouragement is whatever you do, don't stop. Keep pushing. Whatever your dreams are, keep moving, because you never know. Somebody might see you, and that be the day you blow up. I mean, you just never know who's watching and who's looking, and you just have to stay prayed up and make sure you have a good support system behind you, because for every no there's always five different yeses. So you just Gotta
Kind of yeses.
stay prayed up, and don't let the naysayers get to you, because there always going to be somebody in the background that's going to be hating on you because they wish they were where you were, and it's just not their timing. Everything's in God's speed and God's timing. So don't allow naysayers to get in your ear, because the moment you do that, they win, because you are going to be like, start doubting yourself, and you don't ever want to do that, because then that's when fear comes in, and then that's when you stop, and you don't ever want to do that.
Okay.
And I'm speaking that for my own self. I needed to hear that for myself.
Okay. Well, Miss Tiffany James, actor, ma'am. Do you think you could do an improv with
Hold
me?
on, Jalen. I'm gonna put my earpiece back in.
Okay.
I should have charged my phone up. I'm horrible.
No, you're
Okay, go ahead.
completely great, Miss Tiffany. Well,
What's up?
since Miss Tiffany James, actor, ma'am, do you think you could do an improv with me
Sure. When you want to do one?
right now?
Well, let's do it.
Okay, okay. Do you want to get the situation?
Let's do it.
Okay, you pick the situation.
No, 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 no. You pick the situation.
Okay, then fine. Okay, fine. We're in the
This your
middle.
show.
Okay,
Just
okay,
joking.
okay. We're in the middle of the desert, and we're at a Moose Burger restaurant.
Who?
Moose Burger restaurant, and the only drink they have is poisonous cactus juice.
Okay. Who about to drink that?
You, because I'm the employee. Okay, let's get this started
Oh
off.
no, we about to play rock paper scissors.
What? What?
Cause I'm not drinking that. You said it's poisonous, Jalen.
Okay, the improv is starting now. You can always say yes. You know that, right? That's the
Well,
thing in improv. Three,
I'm
two.
not drinking it.
Hello, ma'am. Hello. I see you came to our Miss Burger restaurant in Arizona. Yes, Miss Restaurant in Arizona. Please buy now. Yes. Copyrighted. If you take that name, we will find you. But yes, hello. And I heard you wanted our Miss Burger subscribe.
I lost you. I
You said,
can't hear.
oh, okay. So you think my Miss Burgers are bad, huh? Suddenly you can't hear me, huh? You can't hear me because you think
Jalen, I can't hear you.
my name is Frank Reverson. Oh my gosh, how should you
I
be
can't hear you.
this? Oh wow, so you think my Moose Burgers are so
Oh,
bad? You think that they're so bad that
can't hear you.
this? Oh my gosh. You know one thing, you should be very mad about yourself. Our Moose Burgers are the best of quality. We had a mouse come in here today, and it died of the enjoyment of the Moose Burger. It was a very good Moose Burger, and you should be proud to eat one, ma'am. And will you have the cactus poisonous juice with that too? Oh wow, so you're really just acting like you can't hear me. Really? That's so rude of you. You really Oh wow, so you think I'm disgusting too then, huh? Cuz you can't hear me. My voice must smell. Yeah. Well, disgusting, really. My burgers are disgusting. Say one other thing about you can't hear me. Yeah, that's what I thought. You were
I
about.
can't hear
Oh
you.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are being so rude to
I
me. You
can't
can't
hear.
hear me. You can't hear me. So rude. You know what? I'm going to type in the menu because you're being so rude. So rude. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm about to chat that. Yeah, I'm about to. Wait. Oh, she left my establishment? Okay. Since she thinks I have bad food, I'll find her. I'll find her. Thinking I have bad food. My great moose burger. Yeah. Hello. I guess you want a moose burger, unlike Miss Tiffany James. Jeez. Well, that's that, I guess. And well, one of my friends, his name is Joaquin, whatever. His name is Jalen whatever. He said, "Hey guys, stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you vote for me at the riceawards.com. I am getting nominated. No, I am getting nominated at the Rice Awards, the 11th annual Rice Awards. Yes. And vote. Vote for me. I am being nominated for the Youth Achiever of the Year. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Make sure you vote. The voting links will be in the chat. So vote, and also subscribe to me. And thank you if you did. Tell your friends to like, join, subscribe. Tell your friends to do that. Also, if you guys want to support me with getting more stuff for Jalen Says, please give to $Jalen Says at Cash App. Please do. And also, Jalen Says TV, now live for whatever you do, literally whatever you do, you could do it. Jalen Says TV, now live. If you want to hear more information, go to Jalen Aliyu on Facebook, DM us, and you could basically do everything, and it's on everywhere. It's why did Miss Tiffany James cut off? Oh, because she didn't want my moose burgers and my pea cactus juice. Well, it doesn't have pea in it. It has something else. You know, it's not that important right now. It's definitely not poison or anything. But yeah, she left because she didn't like my moose burgers. My gosh, Mr. Raheem Aka always serves the best moose burgers. You hear that? Yeah, but Mr. Jalen Akiyu also told me, Jalen Says TV, now live for whatever you do, wherever you are. It's one of the cheapest things on the market to go everywhere. It's on basically everywhere. It's on Amazon Fire Stick, Samsung TV, Apple TV, iOS, Android, wherever you are, whatever you do, it's for you. So guys, yes. And guys, remember one thing. Thank you for staying tuned, and stay tuned. Go to mooseburger.com at mooseburger.com/mooseburger. Remember to have the great cactus juice. And I don't know what that Jalen Akeem guy is. He said he's going to do something if I mention I'm not him. We look a lot alike, but he basically can't do, oh my gosh,